Hi there. Yes, you. Do you want to know how to make salmon sushi? Well, if you didn't know, salmon sushi is a Japanese delicacy. Well, kinda. It's a well-known traditional dish, which is delicious if made right. This recipe that I am showing you gives you or the home cook the pleasure and a homemade aesthetic of making it yourself, which separates it from restaurant recipes. This is not your average gas station sushi. No, it's a family recipe that was passed down to me and I'm exposing to you so you can treat yourself, impress your friends or family, and even fulfill your catering needs. I've even gone to one of the beauties of sushi. It can even be a vegan meal. All you have to do is substitute the salmon for cucumbers, avocado. Another advantage about this recipe is that you don't need a rice cooker because not all of us have these tools, so I tweaked the recipe to be stovetop friendly. So now you have no excuses like I'm vegan or I don't have a rice cooker. So give this recipe a try. Who knows, it might change your perspective of sushi. Salmon, which if you bought it frozen, you should put it in the fridge the night before you make the sushi so it can unfreeze. You'll also need a knife for cutting the salmon, sushi vinegar and soy sauce, seaweed, and last but not least, rice. First, you want to get about 3 cups of rice. Make sure it's filled to the top. 1. 2. 3. Next, you're going to want to fill it up with some water. You don't want to put too much. You should only go to about here. Down there, you stop. You just use your knuckle. Just squish it. Move it around just like this. And then you want to drain the water out. You want to do this a couple times, so not just once. So you have to keep washing it, maybe about 3 or 4 times, and keep mixing it like this. Next, you want to put it on high heat and wait until it starts to boil. When it starts to boil, you're going to want to put your a lid on top of your pan like this, and then you're going to put the temperature to low and wait for it and keep it like that for 15 minutes. First, if your salmon's like this, cut it in half. Next, you want to cut your salmon into thin slices, like this. Continue doing that for both pieces of salmon until they're all cut up into thin slices. Same thing with the vegetables. Cut them into strips, or if you have an avocado, cut it into thin chunks. Turn the heat off and move it to sit for 5 minutes. Remember to keep the lid on. Remove the rice from the pot and put it into a bowl. Add sushi vinegar and mix. The first step is to get a piece of seaweed and lay it flat down so the shiny side or the smooth side is facing down and the rough side is facing up. Something that might help are these rollers. It makes it easier to roll it up, but you don't need it. The The next step is to get a generous amount of rice and spread it around equally across the piece of seaweed. Make sure to leave a space about this big so you can roll it up more easily. The next step is to put your things on. So you're going to put a couple pieces of salmon on. 3 is usually a good amount. And if you want, you could put cucumbers or your other vegetables on. The next step is to roll it all up. The final step is to cut your sushi into pieces. It might help having a wet knife so the rice doesn't stick to it. If you're wondering what this is soy sauce. It's a good dipping sauce for your sushi.